Hey Bears fans, we're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Chicago Bears. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. TJ Watt, one of the most dominant defensive players in the NFL, has officially arrived at the Chicago Bears via trade, sending waves of excitement and anticipation through the fan base and the league alike. The move marks a significant turning point for the Bears defense, who have struggled to maintain consistency in recent seasons. Watt, a multiple-time Pro Bowler and Defensive Player of the Year candidate, brings not just skill, but leadership and a winning mentality that the Bears desperately need. The trade didn't come cheap, as Chicago parted with several draft picks and promising young talent to secure Watt's services, but the front office clearly views him as a cornerstone for their rebuilding effort. His ability to pressure quarterbacks, disrupt plays, and make game-changing tackles will instantly elevate the Bears' defensive unit, which has lacked a true superstar presence for years. The buzz around Soldier Field is palpable as fans envision a revitalized defense anchored by Watt's relentless energy and elite athleticism. This trade signals a shift in strategy for Chicago, aiming to build a defense capable of competing with the league's best offenses. Watt's arrival could be the spark that turns the Bears into legitimate playoff contenders in the upcoming season. It's a bold move by the Bears management, reflecting their commitment to winning now rather than a slow rebuild. Chicago's decision to trade for TJ Watt also sends a strong message about the team's priorities and ambitions moving forward. Watt isn't just a talented player. He's a game-changer who has repeatedly demonstrated his ability to impact the outcome of games. His sack totals, quarterback pressures, and forced turnovers have been among the best in the league for years, and those numbers are expected to continue rising in Chicago. The trade indicates the Bears' front office believes in immediate results, choosing to invest heavily in proven talent rather than relying solely on draft development. Watt's leadership on and off the field will also be invaluable to younger players, many of whom will benefit from his work ethic and competitive drive. For a Bears defense that has been searching for identity and consistency, Watt's presence is a massive boost. Moreover, the synergy he is likely to create with existing defensive stars could result in one of the most feared defensive units in the NFL. This move, therefore, is not just about Watt alone, but about reshaping the entire defense's culture and performance standards. Fans and analysts alike will be watching closely to see how quickly Watt adapts to his new environment and how the Bears leverage his skills to close out tight games. From a tactical standpoint, TJ Watt's arrival changes everything for the Bears' defensive schemes. Head coach Matt Eberflus, known for his defensive expertise, now has the luxury of building a game plan around one of the most versatile edge rushers in the NFL. Watt's speed, power, and football IQ allow him to be effective in a variety of roles, rushing the passer, dropping into coverage, or setting the edge against the run. This flexibility gives the Bears a new level of unpredictability on defense, making it harder for opposing offenses to prepare. Watt's knack for reading quarterbacks and timing blitzes will also allow Chicago to dial up more aggressive and creative defensive plays. His presence on the field forces opposing offenses to account for him on every snap, often requiring double teams or chip blocks that free up other defenders to make plays. This domino effect can elevate the entire defense's performance. Additionally, Watt's experience in high-pressure playoff environments is invaluable as the Bears aim to return to postseason relevance. His veteran savvy will guide the team through critical moments, potentially making the difference in close games. The tactical advantages Watt brings extend beyond stats, offering strategic depth and resilience that Chicago has lacked. On a broader scale, this trade is emblematic of the changing landscape of the NFL, where superstars are increasingly moved via trades rather than waiting for free agency or draft developments. The Bears' acquisition of TJ Watt highlights how aggressive teams are becoming in pursuit of immediate success. This shift in philosophy shows a willingness to make bold moves to avoid prolonged rebuilding cycles. Watt himself, known for his competitive nature and desire to win, benefits from landing on a team ready to compete now rather than later. His arrival not only boosts the Bears' defense, but also raises the overall profile of the franchise, which has struggled in recent years to attract marquee players. The trade is likely to spark a ripple effect across the league, with other teams reconsidering how they manage their own star players and roster-building strategies. It's a reminder that the NFL is a fast-paced business where timing and opportunity are crucial. For Bears fans, the trade is a clear indication that their team is no longer content with mediocrity and is ready to challenge the elite once again. This moment could mark the start of a new era in Chicago football. The excitement surrounding T.J. Watt's arrival extends beyond just the field, impacting the fan base and local community in Chicago. Bears fans, known for their passionate and sometimes impatient nature, finally have a player who embodies the grit and intensity associated with their team's storied history. What style of play? A relentless, hard-hitting approach combined with high football intelligence resonates deeply with the Bears' identity. His presence is expected to boost ticket sales, merchandise, and overall enthusiasm at Soldier Field, injecting new life into a franchise that has faced its share of frustrations. The media buzz and social media chatter have exploded since the trade announcement, with fans and analysts debating how Watt's skills will mesh with Chicago's defensive core. This kind of engagement is invaluable for the team's brand and marketability, helping to build momentum not just on the field but in the stands and beyond. Watt's commitment to community involvement and leadership off the field also enhances his fit with the Bears organization, which values character and connection. The trade, therefore, is not only a football move, but a cultural one, reinforcing the team's bond with its supporters and the city of Chicago itself. Financially, the trade for T.J. Watt represents a significant investment from the Bears, who have committed substantial salary cap space to secure his talents. The move signals a win-now mentality, with the front office willing to absorb the costs of a superstar contract to improve the team immediately. This level of financial commitment carries risks, especially given the unpredictable nature of injuries and player performance, but the Bears management clearly believes the rewards outweigh the risks. Watt's contract, one of the most lucrative for defensive players in the league, is a reflection of his elite status and the market for top-tier pass rushers. Chicago's willingness to make this investment shows their confidence in Watt's ability to stay healthy and produce at a high level. It also sets the tone for the team's future roster construction, indicating a focus on surrounding their superstar with complementary talent. For the Bears' ownership and executives, this is a calculated gamble aimed at bringing the franchise back to prominence. The financial aspects of this trade underscore the high stakes involved as the team balances immediate success with long-term sustainability. The personal side of the story is equally compelling, as T.J. Watt joins the Bears after years of establishing himself as a cornerstone of the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. Watt's reputation as a fierce competitor and team leader precedes him, and his transition to Chicago will be closely watched. Moving to a new city and team environment presents challenges, but Watt's professionalism and experience should ease the process. He is expected to quickly build rapport with his new teammates and coaches, bringing a winning attitude that can inspire those around him. Watt's impact goes beyond statistics. It's about elevating the entire team culture and instilling confidence in a defense that has lacked a true star for some time. His work ethic and passion for the game are infectious, qualities that will likely make him a fan favorite in Chicago. This trade is a fresh start for Watt as well, offering new opportunities and challenges that could define the next chapter of his career. His success in Chicago will depend on his ability to adapt and lead, but the foundation for greatness is undeniably in place. Looking ahead, the arrival of T.J. Watt has the potential to be a game-changer for the Bears' 2025 season and beyond. Expectations will be sky-high, and the pressure to perform immediately will be intense. However, Watt's track record suggests he thrives under such conditions, using pressure as fuel to deliver his best performances. The Bears' coaching staff will work diligently to integrate him into their schemes and maximize his impact on the field. This trade could mark the start of a dominant defensive era in Chicago, reversing years of underperformance and elevating the team to playoff contention. As the season unfolds, Watt's influence will be felt in key moments, whether it's a crucial sack, a forced turnover, or rallying the defense in tight games. Fans and analysts alike will be watching closely, eager to see if this bold move pays off. If it does, T.J. Watt's trade to the Bears will be remembered as one of the most significant and impactful moves in recent NFL history, reshaping the franchise's trajectory for years to come. With T.J. Watt now a Bear, the Chicago defense faces a transformation that promises excitement, intensity, and renewed hope for success. The combination of Watt's elite skills, leadership qualities, and competitive drive gives Chicago a foundation to build upon. This trade reflects a broader shift in the NFL toward aggressive roster moves aimed at immediate success, but also highlights the importance of finding the right fit between player and team culture. For the Bears, this is a pivotal moment that could redefine their identity and restore pride to a franchise hungry for winning. Watt's arrival injects new energy and optimism into the team and fan base alike. The season ahead will be a test of how quickly Chicago can harness this talent and translate it into wins. If successful, the T.J. Watt trade will not only elevate the Bears' defense, but also serve as a blueprint for bold decision-making in the ever-evolving landscape of professional football. The excitement is real, the stakes are high, and the Bears have just taken a giant leap forward with this blockbuster trade. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Now, moving on to the second part of the story, it is crucial to analyze the potential impact of T.J. Watt on the Bears' locker room dynamics and team chemistry. Watt is known not just for his physical prowess, but also for his ability to unify and motivate teammates. His arrival brings a fresh voice to a group that has struggled to find consistent leadership on defense. Young players will have the opportunity to learn from one of the best in the game, and that mentorship can accelerate their development significantly. Watt's competitive nature and high standards could raise the entire team's intensity level during practice and games. His presence also challenges the existing leadership structure, prompting veterans to step up and embrace new roles. This kind of shake-up, while sometimes disruptive, can be ultimately beneficial if managed well. The Bears' coaching staff will play a key role in facilitating this transition and ensuring that Watt's influence fosters collaboration rather than division. Building strong chemistry will be essential for the team's success, and Watt's reputation suggests he is more than capable of helping create that environment. As the season progresses, his impact on locker room morale could be just as important as his on-field contributions. Another aspect to consider is how T.J. Watt's skill set complements the Bears' current defensive roster. Chicago already has some promising defensive players, but none with Watt's combination of speed, strength, and instinct. Pairing Watt with players who excel at stopping the run and covering receivers creates a balanced defensive unit capable of adapting to various offensive threats. The Bears' defensive coordinator can design packages that maximize Watt's pass-rushing ability while allowing others to thrive in their roles. This balance is critical in today's NFL, where offenses are increasingly complex and versatile. Watt's presence also forces offenses to adjust their game plans, often giving the Bears an advantage before the first snap. Double teams aimed at neutralizing what can free up teammates to make plays, turning the defense into a more cohesive and threatening unit. The synergy between Watt and his defensive colleagues could be a defining factor in Chicago's defensive success. If the team can capitalize on this chemistry, the Bears may see a significant turnaround in their defensive rankings and overall game outcomes. T.J. Watt's impact extends beyond defense, influencing the Bears' special teams and overall team identity. Known for his hustle and dedication, Watt often contributes in various facets of the game, including special teams plays early in his career. His high motor and attention to detail set an example for the entire roster, emphasizing that every snap matters regardless of the situation. This attitude aligns well with the Bears' traditional emphasis on toughness and discipline. By embodying these values, what helps reinforce the team's culture and expectations. His work ethic and commitment to excellence can inspire players across all units to elevate their performances. Additionally, Watt's media presence and popularity boost the Bears' profile nationally, attracting more attention and potentially helping with future recruitment. This broader impact highlights how a single player can influence multiple aspects of franchise, both on and off the field. Watt's trade to Chicago thus represents not only a strategic football decision, but also a cultural and marketing opportunity for the organization. The media reaction to the T.J. Watt trade has been overwhelmingly positive, with analysts praising the Bears for making such a bold move. Experts highlight Watt's proven track record and ability to change the outcome of games as key reasons this trade is a potential game changer. Sports networks and commentators have already begun speculating about the Bears' improved chances in the division and playoffs. This positive buzz helps build momentum around the team and creates a sense of excitement among fans and stakeholders. However, some caution remains about the risks involved, including injury concerns and the challenge of integrating a new star player into an existing system. These discussions add to the intrigue and narrative surrounding the Bears' off-season moves. The media spotlight will remain intense as Watt debuts in a Bears uniform, adding pressure but also opportunity for the player and team. Overall, the media's focus underscores the significance of this trade in the broader NFL landscape and the potential for Chicago to rise as a contender. Looking deeper into T.J. Watt's personal journey, this trade marks a new chapter filled with challenges and opportunities. Transitioning from the Pittsburgh Steelers, where Watt was a franchise icon, to the Bears means adapting to a new city, teammates, and coaching staff. While such changes can be daunting, Watt's professionalism and experience suggest he will handle them with maturity. This move also provides Watt a chance to establish a fresh legacy and prove his leadership skills on a new stage. The support system in Chicago, including the team's resources and fan base, will play a crucial role in his adjustment. Off the field, Watt's community involvement and charitable activities are expected to continue, further cementing his positive impact beyond football. The personal dimension of this trade reminds us that players are more than athletes. They are individuals with lives and aspirations affected by every career move. Watt's success in Chicago will depend not only on his physical abilities, but also on how well he navigates this transition emotionally and mentally. This story adds depth to the trade's significance and humanizes a headline-making event. From a strategic perspective, the Bears front office is setting a precedent for how teams approach building a competitive roster. By acquiring a player of T.J. Watt's caliber through trade, Chicago demonstrates a willingness to be aggressive and proactive rather than reactive. This philosophy contrasts with more conservative approaches that prioritize draft picks and slow development. The Bears' move could inspire other franchises to reconsider their strategies, emphasizing the importance of identifying and seizing opportunities when elite players become available. This approach requires balancing short-term ambitions with long-term planning, a complex task that involves careful salary cap management and scouting. The Bears gamble on what signals confidence in their evaluation and management teams. Success or failure in this endeavor will likely influence how the NFL landscape evolves in the coming years. For Chicago, this trade is a statement of intent, a declaration that they are serious about competing at the highest level and willing to make bold decisions to achieve that goal. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.